If you want to get really strong pull-ups or take your pull-up strength to the next level, then this is for you. I'm going to show you an intermediate routine that you can do at the start of every workout very efficiently in order to take your pull-up strength to the next level.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
So this is an intermediate routine. If you haven't done the beginner version of this routine, I highly recommend that you check it out. There'll be a link in the description of this video because this is a progression from that. So this presumes that you've already got a little bit of strength. Now this is designed to be done daily. So we do this 5 or 6 days a week at the start of every workout. The whole thing takes less than 10 minutes. So it'll be about 5 to 10 minutes of work done at the start of every single workout. And if you do this consistently, your pull-up strength is going to go through the roof. This doesn't fatigue you, which is why we do it daily. It's like a part of your warm-up, but do it every day and you watch what happens to your pull-up strength. So this is an intermediate progression of working towards pull-ups for, increasing that scapular stability, the scapular depression, your ability to depress your scapula in order to do a good pull-up. So if you haven't watched the beginner version of this, then you might want to check that one out because the couple of the movements in here are a little bit more challenging than what we do. So just like the beginner version, we're going to start with a passive hang. So I'm just going to jump up and we're just going to completely relax, okay? Just let gravity do the work. Just hold on really nice and firmly. And we're going to do this for about 60 seconds. Now, if you can't do a full 60 seconds, if that's too challenging for you, try to get an accumulated total of 30 to 90 seconds, okay? So if that means that you jump up and you do 10 seconds, and then you can't hold any longer, and then you drop down and you rest for 20 or 30 seconds, and then you jump up and do another 10 seconds, and you do that 3 times, that gives you your 30 seconds. But that would be considered this one set of the passive hanging. So the goal is to be able to get up to 60 seconds total. So I know a lot of people do a lot longer passive hanging, and you can do that, but because we're going to do 3 different hanging variations in this workout, in this routine, I find 60 seconds of passive hanging is more than enough because we're going to do some more advanced hanging variations in this workout. Okay, so I actually forgot to start my stopwatch there, so I'm not exactly sure how long I've done, but let's call that 60 seconds, okay? And then as always, we just jump down, we do a couple of flexibility movements in between for the lower body. So in the beginner routine, I did squats, so now I'll just do some Cossack squats. Not for any particular reason, except it's just really, these are a great exercise. These are so good for you. Cossack squats are a massive part of middle split flexibility, and this is really giving my grip, my arms, my shoulders, it's giving it all an opportunity to relax, but I'm really doing something that helps, progress my lower body flexibility and progress my training in general. This is what we do in the UMS. We do active recovery, so we don't just stand around and do nothing in our rest periods. We always do active recovery. So if we're doing upper body strength, we're doing lower body flexibility, or lower body strength with upper body flexibility. Okay, so the second exercise for today's workout is going to be, it's what the last exercise was from the beginner progression. So we're going to be doing the passive single arm passive hanging, but because we've progressed a little bit now, let's get a little bit of chalk for this. So I've got the chalk on my hand. So because we're doing this as the intermediate version of this workout, but we're doing the same exercise we did at the end of the beginner one, we'll do longer hold times. So in the beginner version, we did 3-second hold times. Well, let's try 5 or 6 seconds for this one, but it's exactly the same exercise, okay? So single arm passive hang, transitions, we're gonna really make sure that we don't swing when we do these, okay? So I'll face the camera this time. I faced away from the camera in the beginner progression. Okay, so we're just gonna complete passive hang for 5 seconds. Nice and controlled on the way up, change sides, no swinging. Nice controlled change. Okay, full passive hang. Change sides again. Change sides. Change sides one more time. Now, in this intermediate version of the workout, we're actually going to aim for an accumulated total. I'll go down and do my flexibility. So we're going to do an accumulated total of 2 to 3 minutes of that, okay? So that means that you've got to do 3 or 4 sets, then do that. So I'll do 2 sets. I'll get up and do another set in just a sec. I'll just let my grip recover a little bit, okay? Just do a little bit of mobility for the lower body. So yeah, we're basically just increasing volume here. It's the same exercise that we did from the beginner workout, but much more volume, okay? Longer holds and more total volume, more sets, more reps, more time under tension, okay? So we'll jump up. I'll do one more set here, and then we'll get into the last exercise. So join in with me if you're watching this, of course. Join in with me. You can do this on gymnastics rings if you have them, but a bar, pull-up bar is way better. Okay. Change sides, 5-second hold, 3 seconds if you can't do 5, that's fine. Change sides. Change sides. Change sides again. One more rep. All right, great work. Okay, so one more rest period before we go into our final exercise for today. We're going to be doing single arm, active, passive hanging transitions. So in workout 1, we did bilateral, active, passive hanging transitions. Now we're going to do unilateral, so single arm. And what I want you to think of when you do this is, you know, a common mistake that people make is they lift their chest up, which means that they're working scapular retraction as well. And the reason why we do that is it's basically a mechanical drop set. It's when you're not strong enough to control strict depression, keeping your spine vertical. So we want to do that as best as we can so that we're really working on the scapular depressors, okay? And that's what's really going to help with our pull-ups. So, you know, taking a minute break like this in your squat, this is a really good way to go about this. And remember, I said this before in the beginner progression, you can do this every day. This is not something that you only do 1 or 2 days a week. Doing this 6 days a week, if you're really serious about building pull-up strength for calisthenics and upper body strength, whatever, and your pull-up strength is suffering, then doing this daily, you know, if you're not messing around, you'll get the whole thing done in maybe 5 to 8 minutes. It's a really, really valuable addition to your workout, okay? So when we start with this one, but this is being an intermediate workout, we're gonna be using assistance. So I've actually got a bathrobe, you know, waist strap here, but a rope, a strap from a set of gymnastics rings, you know, anything that you can hold on to is going to be really good here, but it needs to be something that you can really put some weight into, okay? Because what we're going to be doing is this is going to be our assistance to help us get up. And I'll just do maybe 5 reps or so on each side. And we're going to keep the elbow completely straight, keep the spine vertical, and try to pull up so that the shoulders get level to the ground. 3-second hold, 1 second down, 1 second up. So it's a 3, 1, no it's not. It's a 1, 1, 3, 1 tempo, okay? So here we go. No, I got that completely wrong. It's a 1, 1, 1, 3 tempo. Okay, here we go. So jumping up. So my hand, the supporting hand is next to my head, okay? I'm gonna pull up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 5. All right, straight into the other side, no break. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. And there we go. That's it. Do that daily. Remember, that's a progression from the beginner workout. So if that's too hard for you, click the link, check out our beginner workout. Get this done 6 days a week and your pull-up strength is going to go through the roof, guaranteed.